I was just sitting in my seat when the flight attendant singled me out, humiliated me, and tried to get me kicked off the plane. But the passengers weren't staying silent, and they recorded everything. Kendra Wilson had boarded Flight 421 after a long day of work, hoping for a quiet ride home. Moments after takeoff, a flight attendant, Madison Clark, approached her aggressively, scrutinizing her bag and insisting she recheck it despite it being well within airline guidelines. "You can't sit here," Clark said sharply, gesturing to Kendra's seat. Kendra calmly explained that she had booked the seat and followed all regulations, but the attendant ignored her, repeating veiled racial slurs under her breath. Passengers nearby noticed the tension, some pulling out phones to record, others whispering in disbelief. Kendra stayed composed, explaining the situation to the head flight attendant, who attempted to intervene, but Clark continued her harassment, insisting that Kendra was problematic and must move. As the flight progressed, more passengers spoke up, filming and vocally defending Kendra. The situation escalated into a tense standoff in the aisle, where Kendra referenced airline policies and reminded Clark that all passengers deserved fair treatment. The pilot, alerted by other crew members, reviewed the onboard cameras and verified Kendra's claim. Clark's confidence wavered as multiple recordings from passengers contradicted her harassment. By mid-flight, Clark was removed from her duties by the senior crew, and Kendra was allowed to remain in her seat, while other passengers applauded her composure. Once the plane landed, the airline's management personally apologized to Kendra, suspended Clark pending investigation, and implemented additional anti-discrimination training for all staff. Videos from multiple passengers went viral online, exposing Clark's racism and the harassment that almost ruined Kendra's flight. Kendra reflected on how staying calm, knowing her rights, and having witnesses had turned a potentially humiliating experience into a powerful story of justice. Passenger support, evidence from multiple cameras, and the intervention of senior staff showed that even when authority tries to discriminate, accountability and courage can overcome prejudice. Kendra's flight had become more than a journey. It had become a lesson in standing up against racism and ensuring justice, even thousands of feet above the ground.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.